What's going on, fellas? You know what's the best thing about going through the worst time of your life? You know, going through that moment. Maybe your spouse cheated, the woman that you loved and cared for had laid with another, and you lost it all, and you've hit rock bottom, right? Because most of us guys have been there. I've definitely been there myself, and it is the absolute worst thing that has happened to us. Like lowest of the lowest. It's one of the worst feelings, and it feels like every day that you're living through this, it feels like you're not making any progress, but you are. Slowly but surely you are. It's just one hammer, one hammer swing, chipping, whatever you want to call it at a time. I feel like the best way to phrase it is like if you're building a sculpture, right? That's how I see it. You're building a sculpture, which is your future life, your future, the path that lies ahead of you now. And every day you just grab your hammer and chisel and click one. Well, you do that for years, right? For months and years, and eventually you start to see progress, and that's what happens. So at that moment, it feels like it's the worst thing that because it is, man. It really is. It's one of the worst things that we go through in life. But slowly but surely, every single day, you make a 1% progress or a 0.1% progress. But there is progress. There is progress. And the great thing, I know it sounds stupid, but the great thing about going through that is that one, you learn a lot from that. You learn so much from yourself, from your partner too, obviously, surprise to all of us, right? But you learn a lot from that. You learn a lot from human behavior. At least I did. I started studying on that a lot. But you learn so much of yourself, and sometimes you can't even, you have to go through this to really understand that. But the best thing from this, the best thing is that because this is the worst thing that most of us will go through or can go through, I put this second to maybe losing a loved one, but that's sort of like the lowest. Is that nothing else can top that shit, bro? Nothing else can top that. You go to work, you have a bad day, man, this is not the worst day of my life. You're driving and you get a flat tire, you know what? This is not the worst day of my life. Like, no matter what anyone does to you or tries to do to you, or you go through in this life after that, you'll be great, bro. You'll be good because you overcame the worst thing. You already overcame the worst thing that could have happened, bro. And like, that was my mindset. Every time I had to, go to work when I was in Texas, and now here too, I'm like, sometimes it's a bad day, and I'm like, you know what? This is not the worst thing that I've been through. And all of a sudden, it's you're good, bro. You're chilling. Just keep that mindset. This is not the worst thing. And everything after that, it'll be gravy. Hope you guys learned something from this. It's something that has helped me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Until then, guys, peace out.